How's it going, everybody? Ian back with another video. Today is going to be a quick tag right before I go to work. I just saw this one. I figured I wanted to do it. I wanted to get some books together to show y'all because this is the Stephen King book tag. Originally, uh, was the original video, or the person who created this tag, I should say, is the Bookish Drummer. So thank you very much for that. I wasn't tagged, but I saw this on Mindy's book journey, and I said I'm going to do this tag because this looks like a lot of fun. All right, so let's get into this really quick. There is 14, 15, 16 if you tag some people, which since I saw this, I'm probably not going to tag anybody. If you want to do it, yeah, like I did. I saw it and I'm like, I want to do this. Number one, name your favorite Stephen King book or what Stephen King book you want to start with. Well, my favorite Stephen King book, kind of cheating because it's Richard Bachman, but that's Stephen King. The Long Walk. This was so good. Young adult, if you will, but it's not even really that young of adult, a young adult. But The Long Walk is definitely my favorite Stephen King book. Number two, Nightmares in Dreamscapes. Name a book that gave you nightmares, kept you up late at night. There, no books really scare me. There's a few disturbing books. Mindy did talk about The Girl Next Door by Jack Ketchum, which, yeah, that one was very, very disturbing. Jack Ketchum also wrote a book called Off Season that was really disturbing about cannibals. Jack Ketchum, in general, is he writes some pretty weird shit. But yeah, like she said, The Girl Next Door, even though it's based on a true story too, which is absolutely just sickening. And how much like if you know the true story, like they really didn't even. I mean, they did get punished, but not to the extent that they needed to be. They are. I mean, I believe a few of them got out of prison. They might be all out. I know some of them were dead, but um, yeah, it's disturbing. It was just disturbing what happened in those events. But yeah, that book definitely disturbed the hell out of me. Number three, Joyland. Name a book that made you happy. I'm gonna say Matthew Riley's The Five Greatest Warriors. Um, any Matthew Riley book, basically. But this was a lot of fun. This was the end of that first like trilogy, if you will. But it's what am I trying to say here? This was like I thought this was going to be it for the Jack West Jr. series, so I was very hyped about this. And it was absolutely fantastic. And basically any Matthew Riley book that I can get my hands onto, it's a lot of fun. Number four, Misery. Name a book that made you sad. So, like, there's a few parts that I can't really get into because they would be spoilers. But, anything like we got a few characters in here that meet their end, and it's pretty sad. But yeah, so anything. John Gwynn writes some amazing characters. Definitely, I would definitely say that. Number five, Cujo. Name your favorite animal companion. I will agree with Mindy saying Beer Mug in the Five Warrior Angels by Brian Lee Durfee, but I really liked Storm. Storm in Faithful and the Fallen. She is a wolf and loyal and mean as hell. Number six, Doctor Sleep. Name a book that bored you to death or made you fall asleep. I had, what did it, well, I would say there's a lot of books in the Wheel of Time that maybe just bored me. Fires of Heaven was terrible. Um, I would say, yeah, you can name a lot of books in that series, especially like the Slog. The Eyes of the Dragon. Name your favorite book with or series with a dragon in it. Well, I mean, I got to show Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. I mean, it's got a dragon on the cover, a badass dragon, mind you. Number 8, 4 Past Midnight. Name a book you stayed up way too late trying to finish. That would be Dark Matter by um, Blake Crouch. I stayed up until like 5 because I was almost done with it. I had about 100 pages left, and I figured I'm just going to finish it. I stayed up till like 5 in the morning, got it done. Pretty damn good. Let's see here. End of Watch, number 9. Name your favorite last book in a series. Well, I would say Time of Courage by John Gwynne. This is the third book in his trilogy after The Faithful and the Fallen, but I consider it all a 7-book series, and this is the end of that. And just it's a chunker, and a lot of good shit happens in this book, and it wraps everything up very well. All right, 10, outsider. Name your most unpopular opinion that makes you feel like an outsider. I didn't really care for the last 3 books in Harry Potter. I loved the first one or the fourth one, and then after that, 5, 6, and 7 just went downhill for me, and it ended okay. More I think about it, yeah, it wrapped everything up. It's fine, but it was okay. But it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't read them again. 11, Rage. Name a book you rage quit or DNF'd. I didn't. Fires of Heaven it made me rage through it. I didn't quit it. I quit a lot of the books, but that's the one that I just remember like, my God, this is just trash writing. 12, Different Seasons. Name your favorite seasonal book. Well, I love horror books, like Halloween. The Ghost Road Blues by Jonathan Mayberry trilogy. I just listened to him back again this past, I just got done with them actually in December from listening to them. Fantastic series if you're looking for like a Halloween stuff. 13, Finders Keepers. Name your most prized, rare, expensive book you own. I don't know how much, like, I've got the Bachman books by Stephen King. It's got Rage in it. And I know he was trying to get these off the shelves and stuff. He might have succeeded. But I know it's beat the hell up. I found this like this. I didn't do the beating. But I found this at a local bookstore. And I knew that these are kind of rare, or they're getting rarer. So I do have a copy of it. So I don't know how much they go for, but I know that's going to probably value in price. Later, number 14, name a book you keep putting off and telling yourself you get to. So I have only read The Hobbit and part of Lord of the Ring, part of the Fellowship. I have not read this entire thing. And this is another prize possession. This is awesome. An awesome collection here. It's a little dusty. Ugh. But as you can see, I have a bookmark where I left off with Lord of the Rings, so I'm not in it at all, basically. But yeah, so eventually. Number 15, Desperation. Name a new release that you're desperate to get your hands on. It has not been announced yet, but we're hoping this year. It is the third book, Brian Lee Durfee's 5 Warrior Angels. Did I say 5 Isles last time? I can't remember. 5 Isles is where it takes place. Supposedly the third book is coming this year. There's, with COVID production delays, stuff like that. It's not him. It's just, the production. Like, it is written. It is ready to go. It's just we're waiting on production, and it's supposed to be a chunker, and I'm loving it. That is what I'm desperate to get a hold of. Also, John Gwynn's The Hunger of the Gods, the second in that series is coming out as well in April that I have on order. Actually, I've already paid for it, and I'm just waiting for it to come to me. That's all I got. Like I said, I'm not going to tag anybody if you want to do this because I wasn't tagged. Like, I figured that's cheating. But this sounded like a lot of fun, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. So if you want to do it, I'd love to watch and see what you all say. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.